If Combs is positive and knowingly exposed partners, civil suits will rain down harder than the trafficking claims. Some states classify deliberate exposure as felony assault. Insurance giants could chase recoupments for medical costs, and collaborators might scrap unreleased music to avoid splash damage if the rumor is fabricated. The blowback could still reshape online culture. We're entering an age where AI-forged images and deepfake PDFs can nudge stock prices and tarnish legacies overnight. The Diddy story might become Exhibit A in future Senate hearings on digital defamation. Platforms already warn that. Medical misinformation violates policy, yet algorithms keep serving it because audiences reward it. Something has to give. Meanwhile, fans and potential jurors digest the same rumor stew. Prosecutors worry an unproven HIV allegation could bias a jury pool, while defense attorneys fear sympathy votes might turn to disgust. In a world where perception often outruns paperwork, mere accusation can tilt the scales before a single piece of evidence enters the record, don't matter the verdict. The conversation exposes deeper cultural fissures, our obsession with celebrity downfall, our chronic distrust of official narratives, and the way social media launders rumor into truth. By sheer repetition, Diddy's case is the perfect storm of vulnerable defendant with decades of both fame and controversy. Wrapped in crimes that already spark moral outrage, now sprinkled with a taboo diagnosis. So did a prison physician truly leak a positive HIV result, or did the web spin pixels into poison? Here's the ledger. Facts: Diddy looks thinner, stands trial for trafficking, and takes undisclosed medication. HIPAA forbids prisons from spilling health records. No verified lab sheet exists in public view. Rumors: a TikTok whistleblower. A nurse's Reddit confession. Jaguar writes, 20 men claim. Whispered hush money. And 2 posthumous tragedies folded into one narrative. Motives: clicks, outrage, schadenfreude, and a digital economy that sells curiosity by the ad view. Until verifiable documents surface or a court forces disclosure, the truth sits in limbo. Half-life measured by retweets. But rumors have real-world gravity. They shape reputations, influence juries, and stain memories long after debunking. So ask yourself, do you share for clicks or dig for facts? In this saga, every like helps decide which version of reality survives. Drop your thoughts below, but do it with evidence, curiosity, and caution, because tomorrow's leak could flip today's truth. And in the court of public opinion, no one stays acquitted for long. First, the law. The Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act (HIPAA) makes leaking an inmate's HIV status a federal crime. If a prison doctor truly distributed that lab sheet, they'd risk fines and prison time. No such whistleblower has come forward with verifiable identity. Second, no mainstream journalist has obtained or even viewed the alleged report. Every article cites social media images or an unnamed source. Third, Diddy's legal team, already juggling trafficking charges, issued a terse statement. These health allegations are defamatory. Mr. Combs has no comment on private medical matters, except to say the claims are entirely false. No countersuit yet, but insiders say they're gathering evidence for a defamation action once the criminal trial wraps. However, court filings reveal he received undisclosed medication at his last hearing. Marshals had to coordinate dosage times. Defense says it's blood pressure and anti-anxiety. Conspiracy pages claim antivirals. Without prescription records, we're left guessing. So why does uncertainty thrive, even when proof remains invisible? Humans love dramatic narratives. A powerful mogul who flew too close to the sun, secret illnesses, hush money, and high-profile victims. It's tailor-made for binge-watch culture. Add moral outrage over trafficking allegations, and the public craves extra punishment beyond prison bars. Algorithms intensify the cycle. TikTok X and YouTube rank watch time above accuracy. A sensational lie often travels twice the distance of a boring truth. Every fresh leak resets the view count jackpot, so creators recycle the rumor with microscopic tweaks. New angle, new insider, new victim. The viral loop keeps turning. Finally, HIV stigma still looms. Despite medical advances, the virus carries mythic dread. Pinning it on a celebrity scratches the same voyeuristic itch that tabloids once fed with Rock Hudson headlines. For older fans, the rumor revives 1990s fear. For younger viewers, it's shock content with historical nostalgia. Which drops us at our final crossroads. First up, Usher fans revisited his 2012 confession on Howard Stern about living with Diddy at 13. Witnessing grown-up activities a kid shouldn't see. Coupled with Usher's trio of past herpes lawsuits, Twitter detectives concluded he'd collected more than Prince-style dance moves from his mentor. Cue speculative threads, mapping the timeline of Usher's health issues against Diddy's rumored diagnosis. Next, Meek Mill. In 2023, leaked audio allegedly captured by a disgruntled bodyguard hinted at private moments between Meek and the mogul. The tape never reached mainstream press, but blogs claim Diddy's team paid hush money for the master copy. When Lil Rod's affidavit vaguely referenced a Philly rapper once linked to Nicki, fans filled in the blank. Meek blasted the rumors as blogger clickbait and fired off a dozen angry tweets. "Ain't no man inviting me to funny business, Philly made me heavy." Ironically, each tweet spawned fresh headlines, prolonging a story he swore to bury. Then came YK Osiris, an R&B up-and-comer who posted, then deleted, a seaside couples massage photo with Diddy. The comment section exploded. Couples massage. Say less. Weeks later, Osiris's ex-girlfriend claimed she'd left him after catching him with a man. Interviewers pressed him on The Breakfast Club, and his nervous laughter did little to calm speculation. Even French Montana and Waka Flocka got dragged in. A rumor claimed they accepted five-figure payoffs to stay silent. No leaked bank statements surfaced, but their sudden social media silence on Diddy, after years of bro-style shouts, fed the narrative. Still, rumors about living celebs couldn't match the intrigue of two people who could no longer speak for themselves. Kim Porter, mother of 3 of Diddy's children, died unexpectedly in 2018. Official cause? Lobar pneumonia. Conspiracy corners insist an unpublished autopsy supplement lists HIV-related complications. No such document has ever leaked, but a gossip site swore to morgue insiders saw it. The claim resurfaced this month, repackaged with the prison doctor narrative. Kim knew, and she paid the ultimate price. Diddy's reps called it vile fiction, yet tweets demanding release the full report hit trending status for 48 hours straight. Hip-hop heads then pointed to Craig Mack, Bad Boy's one-time golden child, who died of AIDS complications in 2018 after retreating into a Long Island ministry. The new theory: Craig didn't just contract HIV randomly, he got it during the heyday of Diddy's free cough mansion parties. Again, zero medical crossover has surfaced. Still, fans knit coincidences into patterns. Same label boss, same year of rumored infection window. Same hush around the details. Online sleuths compiled a victim list of anyone who looked thinner at their last public appearance. The thread ballooned to hundreds of names, proof that once suspicion starts, everything looks like a symptom. By now, rumor had eclipsed reality, so what does reality actually say? A single rumor can topple reputations. But when that rumor slips out of a locked infirmary and lands on social media, detonates like TNT. Late last night, a blurry screenshot of an alleged prison lab report claimed Sean Diddy Combs tested positive for HIV. Within hours, #Diddy diagnosis trended worldwide. Influencers dissected the image pixel by pixel. Gossip shows aired emergency live streams, and fans spun wild theories connecting his health his freak parties, and half of Hollywood's A-list. Is the claim legit or just another internet fever dream? Stick around before we're done. You'll know what's verifiable, what's vapor, and why this rumor may matter even more than Diddy's ongoing legal nightmare. The blaze ignited with a 2-minute TikTok from a self-proclaimed medical whistleblower. She insisted she worked at the same federal facility where Diddy's being held and had seen the blood panel with my own eyes. On screen, she flashed a grainy JPEG. Patient name redacted, but the DOB matched Combs and the HIV row allegedly. Read, reactive, skeptical. Sure, but the algorithm rewards shock value, not chain of custody. So the clip rocketed to 5 million views overnight. Within minutes, stitching creators overlaid the lab sheet with exaggerated gasps, ominous sound effects, and courtroom sketches from Diddy's latest appearance. The glorious mess landed on almost every gossip blog, each headline scream capitalized. Doctor exposes Diddy's deadly secret. The source: a screenshot of a screenshot of a screenshot. Yet, virality confers credibility. The more people saw it, the truer it felt. Then came the first so-called confirmation. A Twitter account, known for leaking inmate transfers, tweeted, "Medical hold placed on S. Combs last week. Draw your conclusions." No document, no date stamp, but 50,000 retweets in an afternoon. Too many onlookers? That was the missing puzzle piece. Never mind that medical hold could mean anything from dental work to a twisted ankle. Context evaporated. Scandal stayed, but sketch-based speculation alone doesn't equal proof until the man himself walked into a courtroom looking like a ghost of his old self.